Hey, good morning, everybody. Do not attempt to adjust your set. I am bald. Anyhow, it's coming back. I decided to give it a little buzz and see what it looked like, and the wife liked it so much she said I should probably grow it back out. So it is growing back out. It's just not there yet. What have we finished reading this week? Absolutely nothing. However, that doesn't mean we haven't gotten some reading done. I am about 2/3 of the way through Jim Butcher's White Knights. Sorry, White Knight, singular. I am 3/4 of the way through A Far Better Thing by H.G. Perry. Both of those are going to be finished up by next week, as well as Mercy Tears of the Fallen by Chance Dillon. Plan on having all three of those knocked out by next Friday. Okay, so didn't get a lot of reading done. I did start watching something though. I started watching Silo. That one is interesting. I'm enjoying it so far. Excellent cast. That's all I'm going to say about that. If you haven't checked out Silo, check it out. And of course, I'm waiting for the next Murder Bot to drop. That drops sometime today. I don't remember what time. So, all caught up on Murder Bot except for today's episode. So, since I don't have a lot on the reading front, I thought maybe we'd do a little State of the Union, such as it is. So, talk about the channel. I don't talk about it very much. We are hanging in steady right around 9,250. I didn't even look at the number this morning. It's been around there for months now. But I am not complaining. I used to have some gaming stuff on here, and I had a lot of viewers for that. Those are slowly falling off, but as those have fallen off, I've also gained more book followers, so it's staying right about even, and I know that it is working in my favor, even though the numbers aren't going up because my hours are steadily going up. Every time I lose a gaming subscriber, nothing against them, I love you guys, but I know they're not here for the book content, most of them. Every time I lose one of those, then the book subscriber that I do get, they tend to watch a little bit more of the stuff. And like I said, my viewing hours have started to steadily go up, so that's a plus. That means I am showing you guys hopefully what you want to see. And that is about it. Didn't do a lot last week. Obviously, Monday we did finally, after sitting on it for months, drop the V.E. Schwab interview. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I know I absolutely love that interview. She was on my Mount Rushmore of authors I hadn't spoken to yet, so knocked that one out of the park. I know she's touring right now. That's part of the reason I had to sit on it so early. Is we had to interview before she went on tour because she had both a Europe tour and a U.S. tour, and it's a very busy woman. So she's just we got it in when we could get it in. But yeah, love that one. This Monday coming up, the John Wiswell interview. By the way, Nebula award-winning John Wiswell. He already was. I think he won one for his short story, but he finally won one for his first novel, which was, of course, Someone You Can Build a Nest In. And, of course, we were talking about his new book, Wearing the Lion, which drops Tuesday. So that one's coming out. Think you guys will enjoy that, too. Couple of big hitters back-to-back. Not going to complain. Not at all. So, what else is coming down the pipe? Because normally I don't announce these this far in advance, but this is more of a State of the Union than a weekly wrap up since there wasn't a whole lot of week to wrap up. So after John Wiswell, we do have Chance Dillon coming down. That'll be on the 21st. That is going to be a live stream. He's got his new book again, Mercy Tears of the Fallen. Then in July 21st again, not intentional. I will have the rest of these. The rest of these authors will be recorded. I do have one booktuber that'll be a live stream. But Cassandra Caw coming out in July. Then I've got Jake Rummert. Hope I pronounced that right, Jake, from Nerd Level Rising. He's going to be live, of course. That is coming out on the 28th. August 25th, that book I was just talking about, Far Better Thing. Going to be talking to H.G. Perry. And then September 29th, I've also got Seamus Sullivan. He's got a brand new book, debut novel, Daedalus is Dead. We're going to be talking about that. Those are the ones that are in stone on the calendar. Just to give you guys an idea how busy I am, what I've got going on that is set up but not on the calendar yet. Actually, I take that back. One of these is on the calendar. They emailed me last night, and I hadn't updated the website yet. So, also this month, end of the month, we're gonna have Craig DeLuey on. That's this book over here, My Ex the Antichrist. I don't know how he found out about my ex, but we're gonna talk about that. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. Y'all know. Anyhow, and then also in August, we've got Josh from Already Overbooked. We just haven't picked a time yet. October, we're going to have Brian Freeman back. And then in November, we're going to have Kate Elliott back on. Those are all absolutely positively in stone. There's a couple others that have said yes, or at least a hard maybe, but not quite ready to give those out yet. But anyhow, if everything happens that is supposed to happen, that's 4 interviews in June. I only told you about 2. There might be 3 interviews in July. There's definitely 2 in August. Then I got September, October, November, and November also has another maybe. So it's been a busy year, at least on the interview front. I did not put out a book review last week because I hadn't finished anything in a while. Or at least I hadn't finished anything that I wanted to put a book review out. I usually try to save the book reviews for 5s or high 4-star books. Doesn't mean I can't put out a book review for some of the other ones, and maybe if I read one that's like super popular. For instance, you all know I loved The Devils. If I hadn't loved The Devils, I might have put in a book out review out for it, as long as it wasn't below a 3-star. If you want to know my absolute, thoughts on every book, check out my Goodreads. I review everything I read over there. But I don't bother making a video and putting it out to the masses unless I've got good things to say about it. Because I just don't really want a author to run across a bad review. And I mean, hopefully they wouldn't, but hopefully a lot of them avoid those. I know some of them get a kick out of reading the bad reviews, but most of them don't. So I just don't put that video out there in the world unless I've got good things to say. That's just a personal opinion. Again, any book review I do is going to be an honest review. You can check out the Goodreads. They're not all 5 stars out there, I promise. Not even everybody who's on the channel has been a 5-star. So don't go looking to see which one of you guys it is now. Stop it. But sometimes it just happens. Not everything is going to be a 5-star. Otherwise, 5-star loses its meaning. Let's just face that. All right. Anything else exciting going on? Not really. Like I said, the interview schedule is keeping me ridiculously busy right now. And that is probably it. I could probably ramble on for a few more minutes, but what's the point in that? So, one thing, as you may have known, I am starting to do some giveaways, especially on the Patreon. They're still waiting on that book. I've got a special edition coming in of Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. As soon as I get that in, I'm going to do a drawing for the patrons, and yeah, I'll do that live so everybody can see it. Everything will be above board. Nobody gets to complain that I picked specifically who it's going to. So I don't know when that's going to be. We'll have to wait till we actually get the book in hand. And then Monday, well, right now, I'm not actually doing a drawing for it. I am giving away a free audiobook as well of Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. But only one person who watched the video actually followed the prompt. So unless something happens over the weekend, I'm just going to give it to the person who raised their hand. So, but yeah, not doing these all the time, but I will have a few. Actually, a fun one. It's not coming out for a while. If anybody cares, if anybody's interested, I don't think I'm going to get him on the channel. I tried, but Dan Brown's got a new book coming out in November, and in probably in celebration of that, even though he's not going to be here on the channel, I have a special edition of the Da Vinci Code that I have still never opened. I got it back when I was working at a bookstore. They gave it away to somebody who made the highest rated bookseller of the month. Actually, it was of the quarter, and I was the only one that was even close. So And I mean, I've read the Da Vinci Code, so I've never opened it up. Could I sell it? Yes, I could sell it, but I'd rather give it away to the patrons, so I will give that away in November. And I'm sure I'm going to have a few in between now and then. A lot of these, like this one here, is an ARC that I've got for Craig DeLuey. That is probably going to be given away at some point too. You can't sell ARCs, and I would just rather give them to a reader. And if they, get a ARC that they don't particularly love, they can pass it on to somebody else. Share the love. So that is it. I'm done babbling now. As always, you know where the calendar is. Gryftkin.com. I actually didn't stumble over my own website this time, so I'm getting there. Uh, and yeah, check it out. And as always, throw something in the comments, questions, queries, conundrums, requests. I will do my best. I make no guarantees, but I always will try to find out for you. And if you guys have somebody you really, really want to see in the channel that I haven't had, and I have room for them, uh, like I said, I got nine. Yeah, I've got 9 interviews in 3 months. So super, super busy. I don't like to do more than one a week. Uh, I usually aim for about one a month, but this year's been crazy. But if I can get them in, I will try. This channel is not for me. This channel is a format to hopefully get books and authors in front of their readers, the people who actually care about their stuff. And you get to see some of your favorites, and hopefully you meet some people who are new as well. So that's it. I'll shut up now. I will catch you later. All right.